Hi everyone, this is Ryan Mauro, the producer of Finding the Mountain of Moses, the real Mount Sinai in Saudi Arabia. And I'm making this video for two reasons. First, we've just surpassed 1.3 million views on YouTube. And that number doesn't even include places that copied the video or how many people heard about it through the media coverage that we've gotten from around the world. So it's really incredible what's going on, and we're really excited about the ongoing success of the film and our ongoing research. The second reason I wanted to make this video is to talk to you about the reactions we're getting from propaganda outlets linked to the Iranian regime, the Houthi rebels, the Muslim Brotherhood, and other extremists. And so there are two reactions that we're getting. Some say, yes, the real Mount Sinai is in Saudi Arabia. The film is true, but it's part of a Jewish plot to seize Mount Sinai and conquer Saudi Arabia. The other reaction we're getting from extremists is to say, no, the film isn't true at all, and it's also part of a Jewish plot to conquer Saudi Arabia. Right now, there's an Iran-linked organization called the Zahra Center in France that's being investigated for terrorism. And they have a video series out claiming that Saudi Arabia's NEOM project is part of a plot between the Saudis, the Americans, and the Israelis to control Mount Sinai and pave the way for the Dajjal, the Islamic version of the Antichrist. So they view this as the fulfillment of end times apocalyptic prophecy. So let me be clear. We thank the Saudis for preserving the evidence this long. If Western businesses controlled the area, we would have ruined it. We believe this territory belongs to Saudi Arabia, and we would oppose any effort to conquer the area. Yes, we're concerned about the sites being harmed because there is a history of even Islamic archaeological sites being damaged. And we're concerned that construction for the NEOM project may unintentionally destroy evidence that is yet to be found. But none of us involved in this research are advocating taking it from Saudi Arabia. It doesn't even make any sense. We feel this is a special area, and we want everyone to come see it. So why would we want a war or an invasion that would destroy the evidence and scenery that we want to preserve? It doesn't make any sense. We have a page on our website with the many historical sources who have suggested that Mount Sinai is in Saudi Arabia for centuries, and none of them have called for seizing the territory. In fact, Ron Wyatt, the Christian researcher who brought attention to the mountain in the early 1980s, when he was arrested, he wrote a letter to the Saudi government that reads, "My research also proves that no one except your royal majesties have divine claim to the holy mountain. This is proven by the Torah, the Quran, and secular history." He then quotes from Deuteronomy 2:4-5, "And command thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren. Meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth." So all of those who have been involved in promoting the theory that Mount Sinai is in Saudi Arabia have been saying the exact opposite of what the Iranian regime, the Muslim Brotherhood, and other extremists claim. The only piece of evidence that the extremists can point to is this book by an author who is against the religion of Islam. Now, I don't agree with this book, but even this book clearly says it, quote, does not call for the West to invade Saudi Arabia. The other thing that the extremists are pointing to are the inscriptions that are said to be Proto-Hebrew with a footprint to show that they were there. Those inscriptions don't mean that people can come back thousands of years later and say that they own the land and take it by force or anything like that. So these extremist conspiracy theorists are lying. But why? The fact that we have their attention is actually a good thing. It means that they're afraid. They're afraid of how these discoveries can benefit the people of Saudi Arabia and improve the prospects for peace. The enemies of Saudi Arabia and the West understand that the Saudis could make billions of dollars from tourism revenue, and that people of all faiths could come together here peacefully, and that friendly interaction will debunk their hateful propaganda. These extremists who support terrorists and want conflict do not want anything that is good for peace in the region. Their negative reaction means that the good guys are winning. So we're going to continue to monitor the situation, and we'll continue to respond to this extremist propaganda. To get our updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel below and go to SinaiInArabia.com and sign up for our newsletter as well. Amazing things are happening, and we can't wait to be in touch with you about it. Thanks for watching.